parallel to draw Wizards and Witches to probably one of the most successful children's books of all time, which is Harry Potter.
And Australia Post is targeting forklift and truck drivers as it launches a national
Better turn it down.
peak Christmas delivery period.
Better turn it down.
And finally, to the Australian share market, the All Ords has
Boom,
closed
boom.
up 47 points
Right,
at
Miss Ellie.
93.16. One Australian
Right, we're
dollar is
live.
buying 71.71 US cents.
Okie
This is
dokie.
Air National
Gosh, can you
News.
believe it? Nearly 560 shows, Ellie.
The AFL
Look at the hair, man.
confirmed the league will
Here's a
wait
bit of a
until
fro
police have
today.
completed inquiries into the scandal before launching an internal probe. 5 players who've been stood down won't be invited to this year's Brownlow medal ceremony, and it's yet to be determined if they'll be eligible for the Swans Best and Fairest. Police are yet to question any players as investigations continue into what happened. AFL Chief Executive Andrew Dillon says the league's inquiry.
Okay, guys, how are you? Love, like, and share. Who have we got on the feed today? Say hi and tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. If you want a card, Destiny card, I still got this Hookie Angel number or a Destiny card, let me know. Or an aura. I've got my aura here as well. Muslim Fletcher. Yes, good. How am I doing today? I literally had to have a sleep. Got home at 5 o'clock from Michelle and David Coburn's house. Oh, how a funny day. I dropped all soil in Michelle's foot. Shoe. Pretty much all over her. Doing my veggie patch. My beautiful neighbor gave me some chicken vegetable soup. How cool is that? I get home, just before I get home, I'm thinking, oh, what can I do for dinner? And I was going to cook the chicken and I had in the fridge. And my neighbor, she sends me a text message. She's so sweet. She's always offering something. Oh, I've made some chicken soup. Do you want some? I said, yes. I'll bring it over. I said, well, I'm not home yet. Give me 40 minutes and I'll be home. And I'm going to have a sneeze. Ellie, I'm beating you. I've had about 4 sneezes today. Take 16. 16 sneezes? How come 16 sneezes? Oh my God. What on earth? Wow. I think I'm taking them off you now.
$30.
30 seconds. All right, we're going live in 30 seconds. Oh, I'm going to sneeze though. I mean, I'll probably go, chill. Huh? Doing it in advance. Oops, I lost my pen. This chair feels so weird. What's going on with it? Oh. Still feels weird. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, Omni Studio, iHeartRadio. We're on about 6 platforms tonight. And are you getting hot, Miss Ellie? You're taking over how I feel, and I'm taking over your sneezing because I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So how are you tonight, Miss Ellie? Not bad, huh? Yeah, it wasn't. You probably weren't outside, but I was outside driving around today, driving to the Coburns, and it was so pretty. It was just so beautiful. The weather, I loved it. It was just gorgeous.
I mean, the weekend was nice.
Oh,
mine was just inside all day today.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. If you just see me on the live feed, I was trying to adjust my chair and I just went flying down into the floor like a big drop. You know, when you're on a plane and that they do that big, what's it called when the turbulence hits? So, yeah, if you'd like to have a free mini reading, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm here every Monday night from 8 till 10 with Miss Ellie, and I'm an international psychic medium. I do relay direct messages from Spirit. I don't need any cards. However, tonight, for this 3rd week in a row, I brought along my little tiny little, really, really small destiny cards. And here's the first card, if that relates to anybody, flexibility. So it's just little tiny little destiny cards. I just have one word on them. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, a destiny card or an angel number, I've got aura here as well. And I can do that for you too. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We're live across the world. We do this every Monday night from 8 till 10. And I don't use any tarot cards in my readings, guys. I don't need to. I've been doing this for 559 live shows tonight. And on a live 90.5 FM, it's 212 live shows tonight. Can you believe how quick that's gone, Miss Ellie? Hey, so quick. Unbelievable. I remember when we were up to like 190 and getting up to 200, etc. So, but do you want to choose an angel number tonight, Miss Ellie, from between 0 and 999? Let's see what we have in store for Miss Ellie. 739. No.
That was last week. Saw something similar.
Well, it just opened up to it. What number do you want to choose out of 0 to 999?
Go 127.
127. Ooh. Why 127? What's that? Any significant?
I'm
Just choosing numbers, right? 127. All right, let me go and find 127. It's right at the front, of course. If I can get it straight away. Next page. So 127 for Miss Ellie this week. The signs that you are seeing are to let you know that you are on the right path and that it's the path to the light. There you go, Miss Ellie. How about that one, huh? Does that sound about on point or what? Yes, no?
I'll have to let you know.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. All right, guys, we're going to say good evening to a few people here on the live now that it's starting to get some traction. We've got the Michelle Coburn and the David Coburns, of course, Jill Polglaze, Bev Ridley, always here enjoying. And I just want to say my undeniable gratitude for the Coburns for helping me out today and last week as well. A lot going on in my life at the moment, and they've been up and down from Wollongong back to Sydney, and me running behind them this afternoon, and then coming home. 3 hours of travel, coming home and having my beautiful neighbour make me some chicken vegetable soup, and then delivering it just like 5 minutes after I got home from the Coburns, and I thought, wow, this is beautiful. So. Absolutely delicious. Thank you, Jules. You're always a pleasure. I just love you. We've also got here Bev Ridley. Good evening from Victoria. Joni Walker. Good evening. Carly Patterson. Good evening. These ladies have been on here with me for such a long time. I wouldn't even have a clue how long. So tell me how long you've been with me, guys, if you can remember how far back it goes. Trudy Bellamy. Good evening. She says, hey, beautiful people. Renee Haas, Haas, good evening. We've also got, Carly Patterson from Melbourne. Thanks for joining us now. Carly Patterson, you sent me a messenger message during the week. Did you want to share that on the live feed here? Did you want me to share it, or did you want to share it on the live feed here? Because Kylie has had a few past private readings with me. And you'll be surprised. Now, most of the time when I do her readings on my live show, I talk about that door that needs to be locked all the time. Well, guess what? We found another door that was unlocked, and she hadn't been to it for months and months and months at the property, and it was unlocked. And that's why Spirit kept saying it to me all this time throughout the private readings, as well as my shows when I've done a mini reading for her, that you need to lock that door. What is with that door? Something's not right with the door. And he kept showing me the door. And sure as ever, she messaged me through the week. She's on here now. So if you'd like to share that validation, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. But yeah, it's amazing how Spirit works. If I get numbers, well, I do get numbers, but if I get numbers and Spirit wants me to hone in and go straight back to an earlier number, say for instance, if he wants me to do 25, which 2 and 5 is 7, he'll show me 7 first, and then if he wants me to go back to the 7, he'll show me 2 and 5, which is 7. or 1 and 6. So he might show me 16, and you add it together and it'll bring me back to 7. So that's how he does it. If he wants me to be on point with my numbers, he'll keep smashing me in the back of the head, saying you've got to tell her, or tell the client I'm reading for, you've got to say this number again because this is significant to them. And that's how he does it. He just shows it to me like a flash, like a target, like a bullseye. And it just comes out. Before, it used to, the numbers and the names and everything like that used to come out as, we have an ad on here in Australian TV, and it's the Red Bull with wings ad, and it's like the can of Red Bull and it's flying past and it has the wings on the can, And sure as ever, I always used to see the numbers just fly across like that with the number and it wings on it. And then now all I see is, it got faster. It was just, if it was a 14, it'd be 14, 14, 14, and just keep flying past me. And then it got faster, and then it got faster. Now it's just like an instant just bullseye to me, So I have to be really quick with my numbers, my names, my information, because spirit is so fast on the other side that I have to try and keep up with him. Otherwise, I'm going to miss all those significant little tiny little faint, I call them faint messages. And this is where I always say to up and coming mediums as well, that if you're looking for a full conversation with your spirit or the angels or whoever you want to call in, and believe me, I never used to believe this before myself, because I used to think, oh my God, people are going to think I have one eye in the middle of my head, and I don't. But because it's so weird, all this stuff, it's so kind of strange and out there and paranormal, etc. But when you have spirit and he's constantly showing you a number, or he's showing you a name or whatever, or he flashes a name at me as well, or some kind of image, or remote viewing, which remote viewing is it's just like you look at it out through your eyes, but you can't see what's in front of you, but you can see everything they show you from the other side. And that's how I do the remote. Well, that's how they show me the remote viewing. But when it comes through, and psychic mediums are up and coming psychic mediums are trying to pull through the message, they should never ever, and I say this strongly, you should never ever put your assumptions, your presumptions, what you presume would happen or has happened, your opinions or your assumptions. So don't ever assume something's going to happen, or you presume something's going to happen or whatever, because your spirit will just throw their hands up and go, I give up. This is wrong. This is wrong. I'm just asking Ellie to put the air on because it's cooking in here now. Then your spirit will say, oh, this is wrong. I'm not getting that message through. So they give up. They go, well, if you're not taking on the message properly, and it's just a fake message, it won't be a message that is really strong, and they won't come and knock on the door and say, hey, I need to have a coffee with me so we can talk about the weather for 10 minutes. There's no way they're going to do that. They don't have that type of energy, and this is where up and coming psychic mediums expect that a spirit, or that their guide, or whoever it is they want to call it, will come in and give them a full blown conversation. And they don't even show me that. They show me in snippets of things, and I get information, I hear things, I smell things, I see things, I feel things. I get the psychometry as well. I can touch anyone's pen, their keys, their phone, whatever, and I can pull through energy straight away. It's not a problem for me. But when you have the faint messages, you need to say that faint information, because if that information is really, really small, and it's like, a black dog, for example, and you don't say because you second guess yourself, that means you're not trusting what your spirit's bringing through. So 100%, it wouldn't matter for me if which this has happened before in the past, where spirit has shown me, for example, two young girls playing with a trolley, a shopping trolley, pushing each other down the street. And it sounds crazy, looks crazy, it looks like they're having fun, but sure as ever, that is 100% on point with what the reading will be for that person. That's a true story. That's happened to me before. And that feels better. The cool air. What? Oh, my hair. Ellie's laughing at me because my hair's all poking out, she said. But yeah, that's what happens with up and coming psychic mediums. They don't trust their spirit. So you need to trust anything and everything that you get 100%, and you need to say it. Or if you're not confident enough to say it, write it down, put whatever you have, do 10 minutes a day if you want to do this and help people like I do. I do this from my heart. I do this from the gift that I have. I pay it forward so that I can help people in the future with, bringing peace. When you are a psychic or a psychic medium and you have to talk to dead people all day, or you have to, bring peace to people that are suffering, that's a very negative, low vibration kind of environment that the psychic medium's working in. So for me, in my background's in personal training, which is motivation and pushing people and making them the best as they can be, then I try and pull in all my hats of my experience as well as my qualifications, and I put it on to spirit, and I say, use what I have to push this through to help this client, or to help this reading that I'm doing on a mini reading. That's what I do. And spirit already knows that before I've walked in the door. I don't really have to say anything to him. I don't have to meditate or anything like that. I just make sure that spirit understands I'm here. I'm at 8 o'clock. We're here till 8, 9:45 to 9:45, whatever it is. And I want everything as a smorgasbord. I don't want you to give me anything that's not a smorgasbord. Everything needs to be a smorgasbord so that I can deliver this message loud and clear to the person within the media law range, of course, but also focusing on bringing that person a better outcome and bringing that person to something where they're going to be able to have opportunities to achieve what they want to do as well. And this is kind of, putting all my hats on of my qualifications, like I said, and also using spirit and my psychic abilities, my mediumship, talking to your past loved ones, and using everything that I have to put on the plate so that I can deliver that plate of service of kindness and service to, the client, so that they can have a better life or have a better future, or not worry about how their past loved one is suffering. Because, going to the other side, guys, they don't suffer. They don't go over there in pain. Nobody can pass. I've never seen anybody pass in pain, ever. Ever. I've done thousands of readings. I've got thousands and thousands of validations. I've never seen anybody cross over to the other side in pain. They all go in neutral gear. You just got to think of it as a car, where the car is in neutral gear, and that the car is just a vehicle where it's got a motor inside it, and the motor, you pull out the motor, it's still running, you put it on the side of the road, on the verge, and that's the soul of the person, and that is always there. It's never going to be turned off. It's a continuously running cycle of soul. And so that's how I believe it works. So when you look at psychics and when you look at mediums, the psychic is past, present, and future. That's my opinion, is always past, present, and future for the psychic. And then which is my spirit guide that gives me that. And then your past loved ones is the mediumship side. So that's the mediumship side where the past loved one talks to me through however they want to talk to me. And that's me turning my conscious brain off, which is the brain that's talking to you now on the left side of the head, and then turning on the right side of the head, which is subconscious mind. So everybody has this. Everybody is psychic or have a knowing or have some form of psychic abilities. They just don't know how to use it, So, and once you learn how to use it properly and professionally, if you want to go professional, then you need to understand how it all works. And I think I've kind of briefly. Are you getting cold now? I'm just nice now, Ellie. I've asked Ellie to put the aircon on, and she had a jacket off before, and now she's freezing. Do you want my jacket? My jacket's here too. It's a waterproof one. I mean, we can turn it down a little bit now if you want. Yeah, because I can feel it chilling up now. Oh, it's on full bore. Right, so let's go and say good evening just to a few more people, and we'll start doing some readings. And if you want to have a card, like a little tiny little destiny card, it's just a one-word thing. I do this just for fun. I'm not a tarot reader. I have one set of tarots from when I was 18. I showed the Coburns. They're massive. They're just whatever. I don't even know how to use them still. There's a book with it, and I still don't even know how to use it. And I've also got my angel numbers book as well. So I don't need to start with anything. I just need you to give me a question on the live feed, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and post up that question. Don't put any numbers or names or anything. Don't tell me who's passed away. I want my spirit and your past loved one to do the work. So if you want somebody to come through that's passed over, then just message them yourself in your head and ask them to come through. Just say, I'm on here. They'll already know that you're on here anyway. They already know where you are. They already know what you're doing. So and also tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world. We have many destinations over time where we've South Africa, Zimbabwe. Well, we don't do Zimbabwe because I block out that country, unfortunately. So what else, Ellie? What other countries? Gosh, so many. England, Ireland, Spain. Yeah, all over the world. It's great. I love helping people. Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How are you doing today, Moslin Fletcher? I think I've dealt that one. Yes, we're doing great. Let's keep going. So if I've missed your question, then post it up again. See, we've got Angela Macon. Hi from South Mississippi. We used to say when we're learning how to drive here, we used to say you got to say two Mississippi. I can't even say it now.
One Mississippi.
Two Mississippis. Mississippi 4. Yep, from the car in front of you, wasn't it? Was it 4 Mississippis? Or it used to be 2 for us.
I don't know. I learned the 3 seconds behind, so you count 1
Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3. Yeah, there you go. So that's right how we used to do our driving lessons over here, Angela. It's just so you know, how cool is that? So she's from South Mississippi in the USA. I love it. Alicia Garcia, good evening. Vet, good evening. Viv, good evening. John from Abandoned or Haunted, and Teresa, good evening. They always get worried early when I go quiet. They think something's wrong. I go, no, I'm just busy. I haven't got time to scratch myself at the moment. So, it's amazing how sometimes when I go quiet, the Abandoned or Haunted people always get a bit worried about me. I go, no, I'm fine. It's all cool. Cool bananas. I'm cool bananas. Moslin Fletcher said, your hair has grown a lot. Yes, I'll probably get a cut on Friday, though. Trudy Bellamy, Toowoomba is overcast and cool tonight, but not as cold as it has been. Ooh, has spring sprung yet? Yes, it's been beautiful today. Is absolutely, I don't know, it was a cracker of a day. I loved it. I wish that I was on the beach, though, but I wasn't. Never mind. Who else have we got here? Oh, there you go. Okay, so Kylie Patterson, she said, my youngest is sneezing and has headaches. Hopefully you're not picking up on him. Well, this was like, I've been sneezing most of the day, so I'm not sure. I'd like to take it, but I won't take that one there, Kylie, thank you. Feeling quite excited tonight, Trudy Bellamy. Good on you. So this is what we need. So Moslin Fletcher, she said, a destiny card, please. All right, we'll give you a destiny card. All right, let me just do a little shuffle for you, Moslin. Miss Lynn, I think it is. Miss Lynn. Is that how you'd say it? What's this? Ooh. Don't know if this is for you or me. Fun. There you go. Miss Lynn Fletcher. Fun for you. Who else have we got here? I've got a tear in my left upper muscle in my arm. Oh, that's no good. Bev Ridley, sports medicine. Physio for you. I went to my physio last week. Oh my god, just about elbows in the back, elbows in the butt. I feel really good now though. It's amazing. I needed to have that. I haven't had any kind of massage or anything like that for ages. Let's keep going. Kim Dominic, how are you? From Belgium, love to have a mini reading, please. So we'll just do a quick mini reading and then we're going to go to a break already. Can you believe that? Kim Dominic. So what do we get for Kim? I'll do you a card as well, and I get adventure for you, Kim. Adventure. I'm also getting the number 17 around you. 1 and 7 is 8 in the month of August. So this month here, very busy for you. They're also showing me the money as well. Look, I don't know if it was a cat or a cactus. I just heard cactus. I think it was cactus. Like sometimes in Australia we say we've got a lot of slang words and sayings and little, quotes and stuff. And when we say that things are ruined or they're finished or they're done, we say that's cactus. Like it's gone, it's finished, it can't be used anymore. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting cactus around you or cat. I don't know which one it was first. It was too quick for me with spirit. I'm also getting 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October, and also 1 in January. I do feel like October is going to be significant. Birthdays, anniversaries. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around October. This is going to be significant for this October. So beware of some of the little obstacles with that, but don't think about it too much. Okay, so no thinking, because you're a thinker. They're showing me, the muscle man guy where he's got his hands up and he's like looking. He just looks like that. And there's an old image of a guy doing a pose, and he just looks up. He's like a thinking person. And this is what they're showing me for you, the thinker. And don't do like the devil's in the detail, let's say. And this has been going. Look, I don't know what you're thinking about. If I had more time, I'd be able to work it out. But whatever you're thinking about is going to be changing after October. Okay, so look forward to it. It's on your mind. They're saying to me the drama is on your mind. Maybe that's why it's cactus. I don't know. But I'll leave it there. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Alive 90.5.
All right. Yeah, cat or cactus there, Kim. If you've got any validations too, guys, post it up on this page so that Miss Ellie can pick it up and then we'll read it out. 5-1, Trudy Bellamy, 512. All right. I'll get that number now. Here you go, girls, she said. I'll read that number out when I start back on the live after the ads. All right, we've got that one. Low Brown.
We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings, family portraits. Visit hrimages.com.au. Mention this ad to receive.
I'm just going to scroll forward, guys. If I've missed your question, just post it up again for me.
Bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor.
Want to know what's happening where you live, work and play? Para News is Parramatta's only weekly newspaper, and we're here for the community. The latest news, sport, entertainment and more, including giveaways and puzzles.
I'll just get Kylie Patterson's number as well. I'll do 75, Kylie. She's chosen 2. I don't like the first one, so I'm going to choose 75. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Providing dedicated, dignified, versatile, and professional funeral services, assisting community members in their time of grief and loss, regardless of ethnicity and religion. Our commitment and compassion is dedicated to
yes, made with love. My chicken and veggie soup, the best. Okay, 10 seconds. Thanks, Ellie. So loud. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We've had a couple of requests here for a couple of angel numbers first before I start going back into the readings. For 512 for Trudy Bellamy, and I picked up a card for you as well there, Trudy, and it's appropriateness. Okay. And so 512 is take time to make peace in relationships when you have experienced challenges. Show that you are willing to move forward in a loving way. And I also had Kylie Patterson. I had reflection for you for the angel card, or the what do you call them? The destiny card, a little mini destiny cards, and Kylie Patterson had number 75, which was in order for your intentions to manifest, you must be prepared to embrace the energy of change. New beginnings are imminent. Oh, there you go there, Miss Kylie Patterson. We've also got a general reading for Low Brown, so I'm going to do that one now. What do we got here? Oh, throat. I feel like either thyroid or something not right with the throat around either you, Low, or someone else. Is someone trying to clear the throat or has had issues around the throat, or some form of tightening? I'm finding it hard to breathe too. So breathing is not there. I'm also getting number 17 around you, 8 and August. I do feel like this is a significant month, birthday, anniversaries, memorial. Was there also, oh gosh, okay. This is going to sound really, really crazy. I can't say this on air, actually. I'm just going to write it down. Okay. For some reason, I feel like there's some low vibration around you. I know your name is Low Brown, but I feel like there's low vibration around you. That's not making fun of your name or anything like that. I just feel like there's some really low vibes around you. And this is coming from people that I feel like they're really toxic. Has there been drugs, or has there been some form of overdose, or some form of drug / overdose of someone, a male, around you? Yeah, I'm getting lots of anxiety from you as well. Anxiousness, anxiety, lots of issues. You know what they're showing me? They're showing me, you know, when you do a kiss and a hug, like you do XO, they just show me XOXO. They're showing me that. I don't know what that means for you. And it's kind of like in black and white writing, but really big, you know, really huge, like kiss, cross. Do you write that in the sand, or have you written it on the ground? Because they show me sand, and they've got, you know, when you write in the sand with a stick and then you put like a love heart or a circle around it. So in sand, what's with the sand? Do you write in sand, or have you done something with sand or something like that? I don't understand it, but I'm just saying what I get. They're just showing me this. I'm going to cross over to the next page because I'm running out of room here because I'm scribbling all over the place. They're also saying you need to take action. You taking action. Is this around children as well? Something needs to be done around children. I just saw a couple of, like a little boy. I think it was a male and a female, little boy, little girl. Is someone around you that's got that? They're also giving me pain in the right ovary. I don't get any pain in my ovaries. So I feel like this is you, or someone, or not you, someone around you that has that. This is a blonde. They're saying they look like you. I'm like, okay, like a blonde, mousy blonde hair. Just saw that as well. They're also giving me 19 around this person. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October as well. So already had, this is the second time tonight for October. So January is significant as well for you. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. Was there somebody that's passed over in January here? This was a male. And I feel like the male that has passed over left a significant, like a really, really strong departing, if that means, like, you know, it's really, really missed. I know it's, you know, most people are missed, but not like this. This energy of this person was really high. It was a high vibration energy and dearly missed, like to the point where people are still can't believe it, still can't, I get the anxiety from it as well. And I don't get anxiety, so it's like they still get the sensation of tears, you know, like welling up, just making, you know, just really sad for this person, like incredibly sad. I had a friend message me today, and I've known this friend of mine for a long time. This is what I'm coming up to about your reading there, Lo, and my friend said to me, you know, I went to a funeral today, Les, and all I do is I make him laugh anyway. And he goes, I went to a funeral today, you know, and he goes, me and, you know, my wife, he goes, we just can't stop welling up, you know, like the eyes, we're just welling up. He goes, I don't feel sad. He goes, I don't feel anything kind of too bad. He goes, I just can't pull that emotion back. And I said, well, maybe you haven't had a good cry for a long time. And that's what I want to say to you there, is that whatever's going on with this person that's passed away, I know their energy was very, very strong. Their energy was very high vibrational, and that's why they're missed so much, because they were funny. They showed me like Robin Williams, you know. Robin Williams was hilarious. So kind of character, you know. So when someone's, you know, departs this world and goes to the afterlife and things like that, and they've got such a strong energy, such a strong, like, high vibration and, you know, cool cat kind of funny man kind of attitude, it's amazing how much of an impact, even, going 12 months later or, 10 years later, it doesn't matter. They're saying to me 10 years later will still have an impact on everybody, at that time of that event of the passing, because it's just such a dear loss, And I just feel really sorry. Look, everyone's in sorrow. They said they should have known better. I don't understand what that means. They should have known better. Whatever that means. And I feel like this person got a phone call. This person had a phone. Well, somebody looks like somebody didn't answer the phone. I think this might have been a female or an argument or something. A female argument. They didn't answer the phone. And this person's done something to themselves. Because that's why everyone's in shock. But I'll leave it there. And I'm sorry for everybody's loss here. If that's not you there, Low, I'm just guessing around. I'm going to guess around where other people have put their name next to your question. It's going to be around either Kim, Patricia Patain, maybe Leona, somewhere around there, Trudy, Rebecca Price, somewhere around those names. This has occurred for somebody. It's really strong, this message. This person was very dearly loved, and it's devastated a lot of people because of the way the person's passed as well. Yeah, I get a lot of anxiety from that, and I don't suffer from anxiety. A lot of anxiety I've just written down. But I'll leave it there. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. And I'm sorry for your loss. And back over to you there, Miss Ellie. You said that we have a validation or two.
I've got 4.
Oh, well, there you go.
It went from 2 to 4 very quickly.
Right, who is it?
So the first one is from Leona Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So Leona said, "Happy Monday, Leslie. Confirming from 2 weeks ago, my son's lacrosse team Thunder won the Founders Cup.
I told her that.
New Brunswick. You've seen us cheering and smiles on our face, and you've seen him getting awards, which he received, and he was top scorer and top points in the tournament. and you've seen me with water and rocks. It was so beautiful out there.
Love it.
Now to see what happens in November. You've seen something bigger coming his way in November. I will keep you updated. Thank you for the amazing, beautiful work you are.
Oh, there you go.
We travelled 10 hours of driving to watch it. It was so worth it."
Oh, see, this is what I mean. I love it. Love spirit. Look, that's predicting the future for your son there, Leona. How cool is that? That's spirit for you guys. I don't even know what Leona looks like. I don't even know what her son looks like. It's so cool when spirit does that. I remember her coming on because she's always asking me, how's the son going to go in this comp and that comp? And I think I remember saying in the first comp that yeah, I know, but the first one I don't think they won. Maybe she could just clarify that for me, because the first comp I do recall something about a loss, because I remember seeing a second, I think it was a second trophy or second place or something like that. I can't remember. So, but back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Kylie Patterson said, "August birthdays of my eldest son and my brother. You'd mentioned pain in the ribs for my eldest. I booked him for a checkup and his blood showed raised liver enzymes. Spirit elaborated on the unlocked door, and I realized that I hadn't checked the rear door in the garage and it was unlocked. You also mentioned who you choose to be with 555 time for a change. That may be in relation to an ending relationship that I know is not viable."
Oh, there you go. Yeah, lovey. Yep. Well, you're stronger than you think you are. Look, if relationships are not working, we just move on. We don't. Why waste your beautiful, good energy for something that's not ready, or it's not. If it's meant to be, like I've said this 1,000 times. If spirit wants you to be in that relationship, he will put everything else aside. It's like Moses parting the water. He will part the water for you in that path to guide you into that direction of that loved one, or that person that you're supposed to be with, or that you should be with, or whatever. If you're not in that direction, your spirit guide will do the opposite. He will transfer you and close the parting water of Moses's water, and he will transfer you over to somewhere else where you're supposed to be. And if it gets harder and harder and harder, guys, then it's not meant for you. It's just move on. Don't waste your good energy for crappy relationships that they don't respect you, or they don't have any any good intentions for you. You've got to make sure that you put yourself at especially the ladies, put yourself at a level where they want to be with you, and that they want to cherish the ground that you walk on within reason and in good harmony with them. Like you can't always expect it. It's got to be both ways. It's got to be mutual. And I'm not a marriage counselor and relationship consultant or anything like that. I just get these things from spirit that tell me to say that. But anyway, thank you, Ellie. Now you got 2 more now.
Yes. So Kim Dominic said, I have 3 cats, so maybe there could be a connection there. I'm a thinker and I think a lot, not necessarily negatively, but I spend a lot of time in my head.
Yeah.
My daughter's birthday is today, so I definitely understand what you mean. Thank you for this reading. My mum's birthday is October 24th and my dad's is October 25th. That's August has been a busy month.
Wow. So there's the August and there's the busy and there's the October, and yep, 100%. It's amazing how spirit does that, eh? And look forward to the money coming through too, Kim. Some small amount of money's coming through. It's like a little win-win, Anyway, back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Renee has said, last week's message from Spirit was that a male had a bike accident with a lot of skin missing off his right legs.
Yes.
I got a call from my friend, and her father and his wife rolled their buggy on their farm, and he ended up with a lot of skin missing from his right leg. Leslie, you described numbers 12 and the color of my house as well. There is no front fence, which was all spot on. Thank you for your reading.
Wow, that's insane. Thank you. Wow, yes, I do. Look, I hate predicting stuff that's going to happen. I really do. But if I don't say it and it happens and someone, gets killed or whatever, that's the worst. So I'd rather say it and be wrong than not say it at all. You know what I mean? So yeah, that freaks me out. That when things come true in the future, that's what freaks me out, because I just say what I get from spirit. And how does spirit know that that's going to happen? That's crazy stuff. But anyways, yes, Laura D'Angelo, good evening. She says, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you. Hope you're doing well too. Carrie Burgess, thanks for the 5 roses. Kitty. 11 for Bev Ridley. Let's see what we've got here for an angel number for Bev Ridley. If you want an angel number, I've just got my beautiful trusty book that one of my followers sent me a couple of years ago. I've been bringing this into the show the last couple of weeks, and people seem to like it. It seems to be resonating, and Bev Ridley's just chosen. Bev Ridley's been with me for a long time, this lady, and she's chosen number 11. She says, it says, you are in a state of expansion and getting to know your true self better than ever. Know you are born to shine. There you go, Miss Bev Ridley. Cool bananas. Kim Dominic is from Belgium. Thanks for joining us. Carrie Burgess, Auckland, New Zealand. How cool is that? I love it. Joni Walker, can I get some insight on my relationship, please? And thank you. Right, let's do this. Look, I'm not a relationship consultant. I'm far from a counseling, a relationship counselor either, that's for sure. Let's see what we get for Joni for the relationship. For some reason, Joni, I just heard double-sided. I don't understand what that means. You might understand what that means. It just had double-sided. I don't know where that's come from. I also just get in the fear of the process, whatever that means to you as well. That means nothing to me. So this is where, like, if you're an up-and-coming medium or psychic and you get messages like that, you don't second-guess spirit if you're getting it. You just say it and let the client work it out for themselves, because that might mean something really, really strong and positive for the person. And then the person will understand it more than me, and I wouldn't have a clue what it means. I just have to say what I get. I'm also getting 14 around you, 5 in the month of May. They just flashed a big number 14 to me. So 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. I do feel like that May's birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around there as well, lovey. But look forward, they just flashed October. I do feel like October is going to be significant for you as well. Lots of anxiety. Gosh, all these people with anxiety. I don't even ever suffer with anxiety. I take my vitamin B, my magnesiums. I mean, if I took any more, I'd be so cool, calm, collected, that I'll probably be asleep all the time. Hey, Miss Ellie. Yeah, October is going to be significant for you. Look, they show me big birthday. You know when you have the birthday cake and you've got the movies and the person jumps out of the cake? Well, that's what I'm seeing. So this must be someone must be either having a milestone cake or or a milestone maybe next year, 27, or 2 and 7 is 9 in the month of September. I just saw 27, so I don't know if that's for the year or for the number or the month of that or the 9. So milestone cake jumping out. I'm just going to write jumping out. And do they ever do that anymore? They only do that in old-fashioned movies, I think. I'd like to jump out of a cake one day. I reckon that'd be cool. As long as it's gluten-free, I could eat it after. Don't think my coach would be happy with that, but anyway. So we've got 27, we've got 9 in September. So coming up to September, wow, very busy. They're saying to me, busy beaver. And they're showing me, you know, like when a beaver starts grinding itself and starts, you know, chewing on wood and stuff like that. So don't start chewing your nails, or if you do chew your nails, don't start chewing them even more. They're showing me that like the fingers up here and like you're really frustrated. And you need to take a big breath because I feel like there's a lot of tension in your upper body. It's like, oh, you know, it's like you can't sleep either. And sleeping's been off. They're saying off kilt, whatever that is, off kilt. I thought a kilt is like a Scottish skirt. I'm just going to write down Scottish skirt, like a male Scottish skirt as well. So off kilt. I don't know what that means, but I'm just going with the flow of the kilt to the Scottish skirt. That's kind of like a tongue twister. Give a blonde a tongue twist. Can't even say it. Oh my God, how embarrassing that was. Give a blonde a tongue twister, I meant to say. Gosh, oh my God. I'm going to give you a card so I can get my foot out of my mouth with this one here there, Joni. So we've got the little destiny cards, and this one here is, oh, look at that. There you go, like big freedom for you. Freedom, and then the other one popped up courage. Little tiny little destiny card. So don't know what that means for you, but I hope that helps you with the reading in the next few months for you anyway. But we'll leave it there. Watching from Belgium, you are the best I've ever met. Kim Dominic, thank you. But I've never met you, Kim. Oh, that's so cute. That's really sweet. Thank you. What else have we got here? My friend Sarah passed a week ago. Any messages from her, please? Jade Wetherill. Oh, Jade, jeez. Oh, Jade. I'm just writing your name down. Jade Wetherill, Sarah. So when I did Lindham Hall, not last time, the time before with the Abandoned Haunted team, turns out that, and they just, when I said the name Sarah, they just showed me the nurse that was there, the midwife. So I don't know why there's a midwife kind of thing behind the name Sarah for this one as well, or something around nurse, or nurses were there and helped her, or something around nurses, between nurses and Sarah here. I don't know why. They just showed me the old-fashioned Sarah that I saw when I did the reading at the house there. And she was dressed up in all the old-fashioned pinafore kind of nursing outfit with, the big hat on her head and the big red cross on her forehead. And they're showing me like nuns and stuff like that. Nuns and nurses. I don't know what that means, but I just feel like that was that's significant. It's going back. This is going back a long time ago as well for that whatever is behind that Sarah. If you went back to her ancestors, something would be behind that as well. Okay, it looks like they're saying to me medical background, or someone had a medical background in the family that was maybe didn't do enough or something like that. I'm not sure, but they're showing me the sadness, like the real I can't frown, but they're showing me the sadness of the frown where you, I don't know, like this, I suppose. Here you go, like a frown, a frown. Yeah, a lot of sadness around this as well. I mean, I know when people pass that, there is always sadness, but sometimes when it's the way the person passes that is drawn on the energy of the loved ones around, that is actually quite significant. They're also giving me issues around the throat. Do you have throat or thyroid issues yourself? There, Jade. Yeah, they're giving me the anxiety from you as well. And this was, look, I see you taking this on board about your friend, but I feel like this is even more of a shock to you as well. It's kind of like, when you don't are prepared for something. They say, I'll go back a step. They say that when someone has cancer, the person that's caring for them can actually prepare themselves for the passing of the loved one. Okay, because there's a long time to, you know, deal with the pain and the trauma of it all, and there's a long time, but that's just as painful as somebody passing over really quickly. And there's two types of shock, and one is the getting the message before they're going to pass. Like I said, long-term cancer survivors, go from maybe a couple of years before they pass or anything like that. It just depends on what type of cancer it is, but then that's a long time for the person that's looking after them to be able to adjust how they feel and get used to it, and just spend as much time with them as they can. But for this lady here, I don't feel like they're just saying to me shock. I just saw shock again. And I feel like everybody is still in shock about this lady's passing. I don't feel like that she was that old. Look, I get, for some reason, I just got 34, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 34 or 7 or the month of July as well is significant as well, Lovey. They just showed me 34 again. They're also saying 32. So 32. So 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. I do feel like this person had issues around May, something around May, or the birthday, anniversary, memorial, or around May or July. And I'll leave it there, Lovey. Thank you. And sorry for your loss, but we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Oh, you're right there, Miss Ellie. Oh, got ya. She always catches me, don't you? Catch me. All right, what else have we got here? Who else have we got here? Aaron Walsh, good evening. If I've missed your question, guys, repost it again. Such a beautiful day today. I can't get over how nice it was. Spring is definitely in the air. My favourite time of year. What's your favourite time of year, Miss Ellie? Winter. Ooh. This is my ad. I heard it on the radio today too.
We're a small, dedicated home care team. Nursing, personal care, overnight stays, post-hospital care. We can usually be there within the week. One call, no pressure. We'll work out her needs together. Call Santa Clara on 02 8111 8121. That's 02 8111 8121. Santa Clara Home Care that feels like family. Station sponsor.
Thanks for listening to Alive 90.5. If you enjoy the service Alive provides to the community, then why not
Station
become a member
sponsor.
of the station today? Head across to our website, alive905.com.au. Scroll down the
I think I'm a bit behind, Ellie.
volunteering link to
I think I'm a
download
bit
the membership
behind.
application. Become a voice in the community at Alive 90.5.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, no tarot cards, just a couple of little tiny baby destiny cards with one word on it I've been using for the past 3 weeks, and my little trusty little angels book between 0 and 999. You can choose a number, or if you want a private reading, you can always book in with me as well. But Miss Ellie, do you have any other validations there? No, not yet. But did we do the one from Kim? Yes. Just okay. Yeah, thanks. She gives me all these hand signals, and after 4 years of working with her, I know exactly what she's saying. Not because I'm psychic, but because we know we have a hand signal. It's kind of like when the plane and the guy is guiding the plane into the cockpit and whatever where it is. Yeah. She's doing it across the thing here. Yes, I'm going to go forward. I have to go forward. If I've missed your question, guys, I'm a bit behind. We've got Trisha Ann. She says, may I please have a mini reading, please, Lesley, from UK, Hull. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So Trisha Ann, let's do it. What have we got here for Trisha? So I get 19 for you, 10 in October as well, and 1 in January. So, look, they're saying to me, look forward to both months. So very significant. Very good. Very good. Whatever you're looking for and waiting for at the moment, it's coming in. I can see it's, look, it's not, whatever it is, it's just 2 weeks away. You're looking forward to something. Are you expecting some message from someone or some relationship or something? What is going on? So 2 weeks, and I feel like this is around family. I just heard family as well. Family will be happy, get smiles on the face. Okay, so whatever's going on, they're also saying, has someone been missing in action, like MIA, like someone's just not cognitively functioning properly in the mind. I just feel like there's someone around you that has a bit of they talk in their head. They think too much, talk in their head, and they convince themselves that things are opposite to what they really are. I don't understand why, but they're also telling me that this person has had issues like this before. I feel like someone might have a few mental health issues here that they can't help. I feel like this was based on from when they were younger, issues from childhood. And sometimes this plays on their mind, but they get over it. They're quite strong. Look, they're saying battle of the fittest, survivor of the fittest. Yeah. They're saying to me the struggle was real. I know these sound very general, but this is going to relate to you, whatever's going on in your life right now, okay? Struggle was real. They also show me someone that's, up against a wall and, okay. Looks like there was a young female or someone up against a wall and just, like with hands out on the side here, just up against the wall, like sitting on the floor. Female. Dark brown hair. I can't say what else they were doing though. Okay. I've just asked them to remove that because I don't want to see what they've just shown me there as well. So they're saying to me that this has been going on for some time. I also get the 18 number around you, 9 in September as well. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around there. They also show me 14 as well, 5 in May. Lots of numbers around you, lovey. So you can hear my voice changing again as well. So I feel like this person's been fatigued or you're fatigued. It's like they're showing me someone driving and just having tears, just streaming tears. Is this you? Tears of, and I don't feel like this is tears of joy. This is tears of sorrow. And driving, driving and just, they're saying to me, driving away. Driving away. You'll hear about this. If this is not you or someone right next to you, this is a female, you're going to hear about this, okay? So it's like you've got your heart on your sleeve as well. You feel for this person. This has been going on for some time. I feel like the person's in probably a narcissistic relationship or something going on with the internal affairs of that family. It's like I just heard drug addiction, but that's come up twice tonight. Something's going on with that family. I had a client that I did a reading for, and probably can't say all of what happened, but the husband was a very wealthy man and the family was very wealthy, but then all of a sudden, he passed away, the man, and it just destroyed the whole family environment. Like he was kind of like the rock to the whole family, and that's what I feel with this here as well. So whoever this female is, it's like she's the rock of the family, and they're also giving me pain in my left groin. Like someone's had issues or they tried to run or something, and then the groin is, seized up. Something with the left leg, left groin seized up. And I'll leave it there, lovey, but all the best with that. I don't feel like that there's going to be much change other than after October for you. So the changes will be coming in October. Very, very significant. Very good. I said that earlier. 100% there's going to be changes for you. This is a 555 around October. As soon as it hits 1st of October, you watch, like you're just going to be going, oh my God, that's happening. Oh my God, it's like a roller coaster, everything. And you're going to be sitting back looking with your hands on your hips going, what? I can't believe what I've just seen or heard or but you need to zip it up too. Okay, Trisha? Zip it up and observe. Listen. You need to listen to what's going on around you instead of reacting. So don't overreact. Listen and observe. Zip, zippity zip. That's what I said. I used to say this a lot all the time, but zip up mouth. Don't say nothing because it's going to come back, you know. I warned some people a long time ago about some family issues, and sure as ever, it's still lingering on now with the people because they did not zip it up. They did not trust what I was saying, and now they're regretting it because those people in the family are still kind of like, you know, a bit iffy about things. You know what I mean? So just got to be really careful. Just keep it quiet, keep it to yourself. Whatever you're thinking, you keep it into your mouth, and especially for the next 2 to 4 weeks. You just need to observe, lovey, and things you're just going to see a lot more when you observe. It's going to be a completely different field for you. All right. Oh, well done. So Gail Chavez, good evening. She says, hey there. She says, catching the show from Colorado, USA. Thanks for joining us. She says, I've been a fan for some time now, Lesley and Ellie. She said, and appreciate every reading I've ever gotten. She said, might there be anything from Spirit for me today, please? And thank you in advance. That's what I always say. Thank you in advance, Gail. If I ever write an email, I always put thank you in advance. Kind of sets up what you want them to, you know, it's kind of like a reverse engineer, reverse psychology. I don't know, it's just my theory anyway. What do we get for Gail? I get the number 13 around you, 4 in the month of April. I do feel like April was significant for you with the birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. We're looking, they're saying to me, don't stop and look back. So keep going forward. Keep forward looking, don't look back. Look, for me, I don't like to talk about the past, especially if it was a bad past or whatever. I don't really care about the past. For me, I just keep going forward. I don't want to know. That's what they're saying to me. Think like you need to move forward. You know, it's kind of like you're looking ahead now. If you don't start doing that with your life, guys, it does set the seeds up for planting the seeds into the universe to make it a misery for you. Why would you want to have a misery? You know, if you don't understand the laws of attraction, I haven't said this for a couple of weeks, but go watch the Secret Full movie, and that will change your life. It's you know, whatever you wish for, you will pretty much get, because you're planting the seed with the universe. It's just how you want to receive it or how you want to get it in your life or whatever it may be. It's really, really an amazing documentary, and it's all about the laws of attraction. The Secret Full movie, highly recommend it for you, Gail, because moving forward, this is going to change your life. It's like you need a break. You know, you need a break from things. And my dear friend that called me today, I've known the family. I used to work with the daughter, and I've known the family forever. And the wife, I helped with some legal matters as well. And he said, Les, what you're doing with your life right now, because I'm just changing a few things in my life. And he said, what you're doing with your life, he goes, I highly respect that. He goes, I wish we could do it. He goes, but we're kind of trapped at the moment. But anyway, we will get there, you know. And he goes, I highly respect what you're doing, because you're changing your life and you're making it for the better. And I said, well, you know, how much longer do we live? You know, why wouldn't we want to have a good life? Why would we want to live in misery? Don't look back, guys. Don't look back and just keep going forward. I highly recommend that for you, Gail, is to go and do that. Watch that Secret Full movie and change the way you think up here, lovey, because that's going to change everything about you. I really, really strongly want you to watch that one. I think it's going to change a lot of things for you, lovey. So who else have we got here? Does anyone want any angel numbers or any destiny card? The one word cards I've got here. I don't do tarot cards. I just do these little tiny little, you know, just for fun cards. And look at that, Prudence just popped up, whoever that was for. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll forward. If I've missed your question, then please post it up again. Let's keep going. Leona Sunday, confirmation, yes. Was that another validation, Ellie? Yes. Yeah. She said, because I was saying before when she just gave us the validation for the for her son winning, I predicted it. Anyway, Leona said, confirmation, yes, Leslie. They won the first series to get to the Founders Cup, and you predicted both wins first place. Okay, that's what it was. I couldn't remember if I predicted second or first. I couldn't remember. I do get other people on my shows with kids that are in sport. Hafsa Heath. Hi there. I'm wondering if you have a message for me from Spirit regarding my path. I'm feeling so defeated. Oh, lovey. Hafsa Heath. So, isn't it funny how I was just talking about the Secret Full movie for Gail, and now you have said that. So anytime we are talking into spirit or into the universe with something, which is what you've just said, I'm feeling so defeated, guess what happens, lovey? It'll continue, because you are planting the seed with the universe. So highly recommend going and watching the Secret Full movie as well for Hafsa, because that is going to change your life. You won't ever say again, I'm feeling so defeated, because it's going to continue. I can promise you, I don't even have to be a psychic medium to say that, because it's definitely going to continue, because you're planting the seed with the universe. When you want something to occur, that you need it to be a positive environment or whatever it is, or to change that negative connotation that you've just implanted into the universe, you have to think about universe here on the left of my hand, pretending that the universe is my left hand and the spirit is my right hand. If you want something to be happy and amazing, you cannot say stuff and I'm feeling so defeated, because it just misses each other and they don't align. They need to connect to align properly. And when they don't align, they are never going to align when you have a feeling that is completely opposite to what you want. So we call it a limiting belief. Okay. So when you have a limiting belief, you don't want that limiting belief to actually come along and wipe out what you actually really want, because you want to have a happy, amazing life, and you want it to be great and successful, and everybody wants that. Everybody wants to be, happy as Larry and having money. But if people are always, I'm not just saying this about you, Hafsa, but if people are always in misery mode and bitterness, or unhappy, just arguing people, deliberately hurting people, deliberately doing things, lying, playing games, not texting straight away to their loved ones, why do that? Why? It takes 10 seconds to text someone. Why do that? I don't get it. I'll never understand that. I don't understand why people play games. It's just not on my books to play games with people's hearts like that. Regardless of, if they're an avoidant or if they're this or they're that, I don't know. I don't care. I just think it's terrible that people have to be so horrible to other people all the time. And I'm not saying you are Hafsa, but I can feel it around you, that there's people around you that are like that. So your environment is quite toxic. And they're also showing, is this a kind of, I'm going to be careful what I say here because of the media, a cultured environment? If you get my drift, is this a cultured environment? Because I do feel like there's people around that control you. Okay, control over control, I'm hearing. And this is not good for you, because you don't like to be controlled, lovey. You like to be supported like every other person out there, but when the control's out of control, that's what you don't like either. So I feel like control over control is out of control. It just doesn't make sense, to you. You can't comprehend this. This is why it's getting harder. That's why you feel defeated. Anybody that feels defeated is a low vibration. The only thing that I do for myself, and I highly recommend this for people, is that if you have, a special song or, a really good vibing songs or whatever, heavy metal, I don't care what it is, just put it on, put it up loud, go and sit in the car if you have to for half an hour and just listen to good music. And I tell you what, it changes exactly how you feel. Go for a run, go for a walk and get the hormones up, get the all the different hormones activated so that you can feel better. Guys, that's why you've got arms and legs, to move them. Being a PT for 30 something years plus, It's amazing how many people I've had as clients that feel like crap before they've even got to the session. You get them to do a couple of minutes of cardio and lift up their vibration, and you can't get them to leave. I used to love it. It used to be funny. But yeah, I feel like that life's going to change for you, and this is going to be after October, lovey. So 555 after October. So look forward to October into November. Big changes for you. Go watch The Secret full movie on YouTube by Rhonda Byrne. It's about an hour and 21 minutes. It's going to be amazing because it's going to change your mindset, and that's where you need to be. His mindset needs to change, because anybody that's writing stuff like that on my show is in low vibration mode, and low vibration mode does not work with the universe if you want to have a high vibration, amazing, happy, full of energy, vibrant, motivating, great life. You can't have your cake and eat it. If you want one thing but you're feeling another, you just can't have your cake and eat it, love you. It's just impossible. The universe can't marry up. It's like it's trying to catch up with left and right and combine, but it can't. It just can't do that. It's impossible. But I'll leave it there. I think everybody gets the message with that one. Any validations there, Miss Ellie? Back over to you.
Hafsa said, yes, I was in a relationship with a narcissist and blocked him yesterday. I can't anymore.
There you go. She can't. What'd you say? She can't.
She can't anymore, so probably just
can't do it. Yeah, can't deal with it. That's right. Why? What's the point of being with a narcissistic person if they're going to traumatize you, put you in misery mode, make you feel like rubbish? Why do we want to be with someone that wants us to feel horrible? It doesn't make sense. Ask yourself, lovey, you've done the right thing. You've done the right thing, and you've put your boundary up, and you've said, well, no, stop there, buddy, because I can't do it anymore. And that's when they don't understand. They'll just move on. Narcissistic people just move on. Just look up textbook on a narcissistic person, look up all the traits of a narcissistic person, and don't fall for it. Honestly. Lots of experience here with that. So it's been horrible. And so, like I said, I don't talk about the past, but you can get my drift. And never look back. There's no need to look back and be sorry for leaving a narcissistic, it's kind of like demonic person, because they can't help it, because so when you look at a narcissistic person, their self-esteem is so low that they have to bring you down to make themselves feel better over you. That's the control. So have a think about it, lovey. I think you've done the right thing, and they're showing me smiles on your face now already. And this is going to be 2 to 4 weeks. Yeah, it might hurt. Everyone has a habit of going back because they start, weeping and whatever else. But no, don't fall for it. It's not going to work. It's leopards don't change their spots, is what I'm hearing. But I'll leave it there. Oh, okay, right. So Deb Potter, she says, how cute is this? My 81-year-old mum would love to know if a move is coming before December in Victoria. She started packing. Thank you. Yes, lovey. And that's she's got a big like a big laughing emoji-con there, but I don't know why you're laughing at your mum, because I do see it coming December. They're showing me Christmas tree. And this is definitely going to be around December. Yeah, look, I just heard 23rd, 23. 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. So what does that mean to you? But 23, like 23 at 3rd of December, maybe the 5th of December, but I don't think so. I feel like this is around, what's the 23rd of December or 23 or the number 23 for any month, or 5 or May? What does that mean to you? Because that's what they're showing me. But how cute is that? Your mum, God bless her. But I do see the her downsizing in everything that she does. And does she also have issues with like her lips or something like that? Because I see her touching her lips, or does she get really nervous and touch her face, like her skin? They give me the sinus here. I feel like the sinuses are all gone all funny. I feel like my eyes are swollen and the sinuses have all gone all funny in my face. Is that you, Miss Ellie, by any chance? Sinus. Okay, so I haven't had much sneezing from you lately. So yeah, sinus in the face, or sinus infection in the face, mainly right side. Unless it's just me, because I was supposed to sneeze when I walked in the door tonight, and it's already been over an hour, so I haven't done it yet. But going back to your mum, I do feel like there's going to be a move. This is bringing smiles to a doll. They're saying to me she's looking forward to it. Like this is it's making her heart flutter. This is meant to be. This is definitely 555. Definitely going to be changes around December. Okay. They also show me 1/2 of January as well. What does that mean? Or around the one, either the first week or the second week or in between of January, or 1 and 2 of January. Is she going away, or does she want to go somewhere, or where does she? Or you, Deb? What's with the beginning of January, the first 1 to 2 week, or the first one or first or second of January? I feel like I've got to sneeze again. Does your mum crochet? Crochet? You know, like does she crochet or knit? You know, like the knitting needles. I just see ladies sitting there with. Did her mum do that? Knitting needles. Did your grandmother do that, Deb? Your mum's mum? Because she's sitting me. She's here with me, showing me that she's like sitting right next to me, just showing me that she used to do the blankets or something. Blankets. Show me a lady that my daughter used to get walked home from school by a lady up the road. Her name was Dorothy. She was a sweet little lady. She used to love my daughter because she never had any grandchildren or anything like that. So she used to, when I was at work, she used to walk my daughter to the station and walk her home in the afternoon. But she used to sit there and waiting for me to come home from work with my daughter and knit. And Spirit just showed me her knitting. So, but does Dorothy or any, maybe the name Dorothy means something to you, but I'll leave it there. If you've got a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and post up your question and I'll answer it here. I'm an international psychic medium. I do relay direct messages from Spirit. I don't need any cards, guys. I just use the odd occasion, the little, destiny cards, which has got one little tiny little word on it. So I'm here every Monday night from 8 till 10. Me and Ellie. Ellie's my long-term producer. She's been with me for 4 years. She makes me laugh all the time. If you could only see what this girl does behind my monitor here. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, Jade Weatherall has got some feedback there, Miss Ellie. Have you got that one? Ah, there you go.
Nope.
She said feedback. She says, I have anxiety and thyroid. I take kelp tablets daily. Felt exhausted today. Could be the thyroid. Yes. Look at your iodine. Anything to do with the thyroid is a deficiency in iodine, lovey. So functional medicine doctors, but 100% iodine. And you can get the Local's iodine. You put it on your wrist. You just put it on the wrist. It looks like a maroony color. A reddy maroon color, and you leave it on your wrist to see how long it lasts on your wrist. If it goes within, I think it's 5 hours or something like that, that means you're iodine deficient. But functional medicine doctors are the best, so check it out. She said also feedback, yes, I was in shock over it when her friend passed away. She had cancer in 2016 and passed from medication. She's 44, passed on her 44th birthday. How sad is that? God bless her. That's really sad. Like when someone passes over and they pass on their birthday or on someone's birthday, that is very, very significant for that person that's passed over because they want you to remember them as like they want to be remembered. Some people don't want you to remember. They don't do that. They'll wait till, after Christmas Day or after Boxing Day or after Easter or whatever. They don't want to spoil your Easter for the rest of the future going forward, but so they'll do that. But this lady here, she's passed at 44 on her 44 44th birthday. How sad is that? But I'm going to get the fours out here. So 444, just so you know there, Jade, is the protection. The universe and your spiritual guides are protecting you. Pay attention to your thoughts and your environment when you see this number. So there you go. So I'll just scroll forward here. If I've missed your question, repost it again for me, please. Back over to you. Oh, you're right there, Miss Ellie? Got a valid. Okay.
Got a validation.
Okay, back over to you.
So Trisha Ann said something better is coming in 2 weeks. You're on about my daughter. She talks in her head and drugs. Yes, my daughter, she was on drugs. The wall bit was my daughter. She had something nasty happen to her when she was 12 on her way home. She has long brown hair. It's for me with the groin. Need a new hip. October we'll watch for that. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Yeah, 100%. I saw her, young girl, sitting against the wall. I can't say what else I saw, but I saw her sitting against the wall. I just, like in shock with arms out. 100% saw that. That's pretty sad, yeah. Oh, dear. I'm sorry for that too there. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? No, so I'll keep going. Right. Formerly Gail Fry. There you go. Okay. Yes, we've done Gail. We've done Gail. What she's asked. She used to be Gail Fry. Now she's Gail Chavez. Wow, go figure. Okay, so we've got Tim Craig. What do we got for Tim? Let's have a look here. I haven't read the question yet. What does it say? It says, hi from the Isles of Wight, Wight, is it?
Yeah.
WIGHT in the UK. Hope you are both well. I have a big court appearance coming up. I'm not the one up in court. I am a major witness. Will spirits help me to go the right way, or will the person in question walk away scot-free? Ooh, I don't think that person's going to walk away scot-free, lovey. Look, I just had this strong vision of a man with handcuffs behind his back, and I just saw him with like the smirk on his face because they're taking him away, but he's still laughing at you all. Does that make sense? I just saw him. He's really, 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 not good person. Very demonic, this person, and solid as well. The guy that's got handcuffed. Maybe you can. I don't know if you've seen him yet, but if you could come back to us and tell me if I'm right or wrong here. But I'll describe what I just saw. So I saw two authorities on both sides of him, and they were walking him towards the jail while he's in court. So they've picked him up, walked him towards the back of the past the magistrate, I think it would be. And the guy is quite stocky and solid, really quite solid, not like a bodybuilder, but firm, body. I don't know how else to explain it, but this guy's looked over his shoulder. But when he's looked over his shoulder, he's kind of like, he's got his hands behind his back, but he's kind of like, just saying to you, oh, well, I've cut your throats. You know what I mean? Like, I've done it to you anyway. It doesn't matter. Whatever I've done, I don't care, because I'm done. So he doesn't care, but he's got this big smirk on his face, looking over. Dark hair. Hair is dark, and he looks like he's got what do you call it, like a 3 or 4 day growth as well on his face, and also maybe scar to the left hand side of the face. Scar on the left face. I can't see properly there. I just see something there. I don't know if it's something there that's happened there in previously, or is that you? Would that be you, Tim, or someone around you that's got a scar there or on the face? Something's happened to them when they were younger. But I see this guy looking. But you're saying, I just want to read that question again. I have a big court appearance coming up. I'm not the one in court. I'm a major witness. Will spirits help me? Help make it go the right way, or will the person in question? No, it's got to go the right way. 100%. Hope this is okay to ask you. Many thanks. Yeah, we don't usually talk about legal stuff, but I can just get spirit to tell me what it looks like. That's fine, but I can't actually, give you legal advice. That's what we can't do on here, of course. But I can talk about the other part of it. But I just see the guy with dark hair in handcuffs walking away. This guy is got chubby cheeks as well. Like, what is it? Like Fat Albert, the old, if you look up the cartoon or the guy from Fat Albert, he's got like those like chubby checker cheeks, so that was me blowing, like trying to puff up my cheeks. But yeah, this guy is definitely in handcuffs. I'm seeing also maybe tattoo on the chest here. I don't know if you can see it as well. Tattoo on chest. Was the tattoo significant? Was tattoos significant to this finding? And they're also saying to me, if you're the witness, you need to get your mind on point. So if you get asked questions so that you know exactly what happened at that time, and that will actually put that perpetrator behind the bars, because you need to make sure that you're on point, because the other party can trick you into saying something stupid. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're on point with what happened, the facts and the evidence. Don't use emotion, just use fact and evidence of what happened, okay? But I'll leave it there, lovey, and all the best. Let us know what happens. I'm really curious about that one. But we'll leave it there. We'll come back in a couple of minutes after we've had these breaks. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
Oh, gosh.
Looking for a fresh approach to real
I
estate?
always like the law cases, because I study that as well, which is pretty cool. I love all that stuff.
Whether it's selling your
But I
home,
can't give you legal
managing
advice, of
your
course.
investment, or finding your next move, we're here for you. Discover how property should feel professional.
What am I drinking tonight?
and tailored to you.
Coconut water, the
Visit us
best.
online at bookfitchestateagency.com.au
Miss Michelle Coburn left
or
it for
follow
me.
us on
Thanks to
socials
her.
today.
Thank you.
Station sponsor Wexpo runs Western Sydney premium events and expos that bring together business
What do we got
leaders,
here?
community organisations and innovators to connect, learn and grow. Held at venues across the region, our events include exhibitor opportunities, expert panels, workshops and networking opportunities designed to spark ideas and build success. For all upcoming Wexpo events, visit wexpo.com.au. Wexpo is backed by the region's leading media organisation, Community Broadcast Network, with 5 newspapers published across Western Sydney. Station sponsor.
Looking to stay connected to what's happening in your community? The independent magazines bring you the stories that matter most across the Hawkesbury Hills.
Oh, Miss Polguy, it's all right.
54,000 copies.
I'll have to get a prayer.
We champion local people.
Do I have a prayer in my book here?
Every month.
I'll have to get a prayer for Miss Polguy tonight for her nephew.
Independent, local, trusted, and truly yours. Station sponsor.
HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a
I'm going to have to
service.
sort my life out and get write all the prayers that Wendy Harvey did for me, and write them all down.
Unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings, family portraits. Visit hrimages.com.au.
Oh.
Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12
Thanks, Ellie.
enlargement. HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, Omni Studio, and Twitch, Rumble. I said all that. Around 6 platforms, between 6 and 8 platforms I usually stream off. I can't get to TikTok or Instagram. It's just way too much for me to control everything, and that's why we have Miss Ellie here doing her amazing job every week with me for the past 4 years, trying to get people from one page to another. But we've also got one of my beautiful long-term followers here, Miss Polglaze. She just sent me a beautiful message saying, Les, if you have time tonight, would you please say a prayer for my nephew, Dave? He had a stroke on Sunday at work and was rushed to hospital. He has been incubated since admission. CT scans showed brain bleed and a clot. I couldn't go tonight as driving in the dark, not good for me. Hope to see him tomorrow as prognosis is not good. Oh, lovey. Okay, well, Ellie, can you remind me, please, to get a prayer in the next for this? Well, I have to find one on my phone, so we can certainly do that. Let's keep going. So Trisha Ann, she wrote a big validation there. We've done that one though, haven't we? Or have we, or have we?
Yeah, but I got 2 more.
Okay, over to you.
So Deb Potter said, my mum knits blankets for everyone, including the one she
How
gave to the
cute.
lady next door
Look.
yesterday.
I said knitting blankets. There you go, guys.
She tends to move nearly every 3 years, which is why I was laughing. I said to her this morning, I think you're moving before Christmas, so you were spot on. Thank you, grateful for your time.
How cute is that? I love it. Yeah, they just showed me Dorothy, the lady that used to sit there and knit while she was waiting for my daughter to come home and things like that. She used to always knit stuff. She was beautiful. I've got a couple of blankets that she knitted actually, and I don't throw them out. I just keep them. I don't use them, but I keep them. So any other validations there, Miss Ellie, did you say?
Yeah, there was one from Gail Fry. Gail said, Leslie, April will hold an anniversary of a most scary day for me. Weeks before you told me my world was going to come crashing down, which I did not think my ways, and it indeed did.
Yes.
I stopped for 4 minutes for selfish reasons in the heart of an addiction, and the first year of my marriage I went to hospital and left our kids and loved ones. Since then, my husband has checked into a rehab, leaving me to get sober again on my own. I know it's not impossible, but it's hard. So like my mum said in the 70s, I've got to keep on keeping on, looking forward to the future, as it's the most important, but very much easier said than done. I believe my husband has
what?
Evangelistic, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay. Yeah.
Calling, and I would love to stand with him. We both have spiritual gifts and could produce beautiful works. Moving forward is the goal. Bigger, better, stronger. Thank you so much, Leslie, for putting things in perspective for me.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Wow, that's cool. I remember we did months ago, did a few readings for her, and she contacted me through Messenger as well, and I helped her out there, so I hope, look, sometimes when all that stuff happens in your life, I hate to say it, Lovey, but you can have demons, and I never ever thought this would be something that I would ever say, but people can have if you're sensitive and you have things going on in your life, and you sense things and stuff like that, they say that you can attach demonic demons to yourself. They come in one body, go out another, and whatever else and stuff like that, especially if you're taking drugs or if you're an alcoholic or you just drink. It's you've got to be really careful of all that stuff. So what I do for myself is I ask spirit and to protect me 24/7. So I say, I don't need to remind you. I just want you 100% to protect me 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I shouldn't have to say it. Just every day, everything and anything around me, I want you to protect, including me, 24/7. That's what I say. And sure as ever, I don't have much. I'll give you an example. I don't have much things that go bad for me because I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to plant the seed with anything like that. If someone hurts me, I don't react. I don't do anything. I go into silence mode pretty much now. I used to when I was younger. I used to, tell it how it was, but now I don't. But if a person hurts me and I go into silence mode, be very sure that my spirit will punish you, so to speak. I laugh because it's funny, but I also laugh because it's and sometimes I laugh when things come true because it just shocks me. People have done things to me before. Within 24 hours later, something will happen to them. Like something will happen to their car. Someone will get, this happened to them and that happened to them. It's so weird. And I go, wow, that's crazy. And I just hear, oh, well, karma. That's all I hear in my back of my head. Oh, well, karma. They did something to a chosen one, like someone that has a gift. Then they're going to cop it because Spirit's going to give them a lessons learned. And so, but sometimes people don't learn their lessons, So we can only, us psychics and mediums are the good ones that, don't do anything to hurt anybody. we don't have to do anything, because our spirit will clean you up anyway. You know, the universe and karma will come along and just, you know, give you the what for. So it will really gosh, I'm trying to get this hair off my microphone. The spirit and the universe will actually, you know, traumatize them for you. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to think about it. So I just go, oh, well, too bad. That's your loss, not mine. See you later. Bad luck. So have said validation. I don't feel aligned at all. Definitely will watch it again. Watched it years ago. Perfect. Yeah, she's talking about the Secret Full movie. 100% Lovey. If you don't feel aligned and you're in that narcissistic relationship, why bother yourself? You know, like, why stay there if it's traumatizing your soul? So your soul will continuously show you more pain after pain after pain, and spirit will give you more sorrow after sorrow after sorrow if that path for you is not correct, because your soul and your spirit can't deal with the person that you're with. It's not meant to be, you know. So if it was meant to be, it would be beautiful, it would be amazing. That's how it is. So we've got Vet. She said, angel card, please. So 317. Let's look up for Vet. 317. Thank you so much. All right, what do we get for that? 317 for Vet. Vet Watson. Just got to find it in my book. Here it is. So 317 says, your dedication to growth is opening the doors to magic. Remember that with power comes responsibility. There you go there, Vet. What else have we got here? Yeah, Hafsa said validation, very true. Thank you. Validation. Relationship I was in was a narcissistic man. Blocked him yesterday. I can't anymore. Of course, Lovey. I think I'm too far behind. Thanks, Ellie. She's going to like this like a little bit, but I know when she does that, oops, I just lost all my cards, that it means a lot. I just lost all the cards then, Miss Ellie. Hafsa said, validation did a heart meditation this morning. Yeah, beautiful. You know, we've got to look after ourselves, girls. So I'm definitely going to watch it again. She's talking about watching the Secret Full movie. Thank you, Ellie. She just touched my toe. I'm thinking, oh my God, is that spirit? There you go. There's some more there. Oh, thank you. You're a champion. What is your go-to song, Leslie? From John from Abandoned and Haunted. Right. My go-to songs, I should say, is sometimes The Angels. I go to Midnight Oil. I've got a whole list of YouTubes that I just watch or I play on my big subwoofer at home. And thank you, Ellie. And make sure that it's up full bore. I think my beautiful neighbor, thank you, was in my thong. You're a champion, Ellie. My beautiful neighbor, she hears my heavy metal all the time. I don't know why. I just, for some reason, that genre of heavy metal, and, you know, like I like the Abbas, I like John Cooper Mellencamp. I like a lot of different genres. It's not just one thing. But I do like the heavy metal stuff and the stuff that I can actually resonate from when I was growing up. That's what I really like. You're welcome there, Hafsa. She's saying thank you very much. If you want my songs, John, I can send you over what I listen to. I think you'd like it because you're probably around the same era as me as well. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Hafsa said exactly what I said about her narcissistic partner. She said he had every single trait, even got abusive. Yeah, that's nothing. They go up several notches, you know, Lovey. As soon as they've got you hooked and they've destroyed all the friendships around you and your family, they get rid of everybody because they don't want you to have nobody, so you can 100% rely on them. That's part of their traits, Lovey. Tammy Connolly said, hi, everyone. Finally found you. I've missed you all so much. Well, we missed you too. I'm glad you found us again. Okay, so we got B. Casey. She says, good morning, Leslie and Miss Ellie, but we don't say morning here. We say good day because morning means mourning, where you're mourning something, you know, like the death. That's why they made that. It's called etymology, the words. Any messages from Spirit, 7:17 a.m. in New York in USA. I always take anything from your awesome show that resonates with me. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, B. let me go and do a reading for B. So first of all, B. What have we got here? B. Casey. BJ Casey. So I'm going to give you a little, what's it called? Destiny card first. And what's this one here? Ooh. What's that song? I ain't got no satisfaction. There you go. Satisfaction. Okay, so you got the Destiny card of satisfaction. B. And then also she says, I take anything from your show, any messages from Spirit. Let's go, Spirit. What do we get for you? For some reason, my right side of my face feels hot and sore. Did someone have anything with teeth or anything like that? Teeth on that side, teeth out, or issues with the mouth. Or, you know, when you burn yourself, you know, when you eat hot food and it burns on that side, or you bite they call it chewing on your cod, like you chew on the side of inside of your gum. So issues inside mouth. And, yeah, I'm also getting pain like on my right hip side as well. So you got a lot of, whoever this is around you, it might not be you, but right hip pain as well. They're also saying to me that right toe, big toe, or around the big toe area. Okay, pen's just run out. Ellie, do you have another pen there for me, please? Thank you. So big toe. I'm also getting 17 around you, 8 in the month of August as well. And this sneeze is coming along. I want to sneeze, but I can't get it out. So we've got the sneezies. I don't know if it's you or me or Ellie. I don't know who I'm picking up on. We're getting 14 as well. 1 of 4 is 5 in the month of May. They also give me pain in my pointer finger as well. Right pointer. So everything, this is all down the right side. Did someone had a stroke or had some issues with the right side of the body? And I'm also getting anxiety from you as well. I do feel like that October is definitely going to have changes for you too. I said this for other people before earlier. They also show me number 11. So in October, November, and this year is absolutely flying past. I cannot believe how fast it's going. It's insane how fast it's going. So we've got October into November. Definitely changes for you between October and into November. Are you thinking of moving as well? They just said moving and just sort of big flash of moving. And do you want to move, or are you trying not to move, or you have to move? Something around moving. They're showing me the boxes. Or are you downsizing, or you want to downsize? What do you want to do? Because I feel like the moving is going to come after October. Okay, after. This is important because if you do it too early, it's not going to be the right timing for you, lovey. So they're saying to me, get the timing right. Timing has to be right. Whatever you're doing between now and next year, like to July, needs to be planned. It needs to be sorted because you have other responsibilities, they're saying to me. And I'm also got a male here in the passing over, pulling my hair. So when you were a little girl, did you have a grandfather or a male, or like an older uncle that used to pull your hair or play with your hair or pull your bobbles? You know, when you used to have bobbles in your hair? Bobbles. We used to have those little, like a headband, and then you used to have like the little knob things on the end. You used to twist them together. They're called bobbles. He showed me that, like red bubbles, like schoolgirl, schoolgirl hairstyle. They also show me like another person around you, another female that has purple hair. Have you seen someone? Is someone around you that's like that has purple hair, lovey? Because they show me significantly like bright purple hair, like literally. What color is that, Ellie? Is that purple or blue? Purple, yeah. I'm a little bit colorblind because that to me looks like either a dark blue or a dark purple. I can't quite tell that color. So this is important because the old times were the best times, they're saying to me. And this person used to make you laugh a lot. It's like little girl laughing, or little girl sitting in the back seat of the car just laughing, giggling, hee hee, looks really cute. Back seat laughing a lot. And this person, the male used to drive the car. Yes. And I'll leave it there. It's either grandfather figure or uncle. I feel like there's both here. I'll leave it there. Thank you. Any other validations, Miss Ellie? But we'll be back next week, Monday. Oh, yes, the prayer. We're going to find the prayer now. So let me see what we can find here. So if you've got, we'll go here. We're looking for a prayer for Miss Jill Polglaze. And I'm going to go right back to Miss Harvey's beautiful prayer. So she's done hundreds of prayers for me, and she left me with a lot of prayers many moons ago. So I'm just going to adjust that's better so I can actually see it properly. So I'm just scrolling right back to see what prayer we can give for Jill Polglaze so that her nephew, I'm not sure what we're going to, in spirit we are here. I don't know if that's a good one. I want to have a healing prayer. I don't know if we've got a healing prayer, Miss Jill Polglaze. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look how bizarre. As I watch over you. So she sent me this one on the 29th of July in 2024. And it says, as I watch over you, I was with you all as you lay me down to rest. You didn't. Now, this is not saying that your nephew is going to pass away, okay? This is just saying that other people from the other side are watching over. That's how I'm visualizing this for your nephew. I was with you as you lay me down to rest. You did me proud. My farewell simply was the best. Don't think of me as gone. I am still around you. I see when you cry. I see you. Your heart is breaking too. Remember, we said whoever leaves, we will try to come through. I bring you so many little signs. If you look there are many, not simply just a few. You don't see me physically, this I do know true. My spirit is still with you as I try to show. I see your sadness as you drink your coffee and your cup of tea. That little feather that you found, well, that was simply me. I will give you many signs simply day by day to show that I'm with you where we never truly go away. You look so tired and lonely as you sit there in your chair. I was sitting right beside you to show you that I care. As you sat there so quietly, when you smiled, I simply knew that I am showing that I am so very close with you. Remember the shadow that you thought that you could see. That was a reminder. Yes, indeed, that was me. I touch you ever so gently as you sit and you weep, to give you faith that always once again we will meet. I will give you lots of little signs as you go on your way. I am right there in your heart, and that is where I'll stay. So enjoy your beautiful journey until your last goodbyes, in the knowledge that I am always, always right here by your side. Sending lots of love and light and blessings to you all. Jules, I'll put some prayer for from myself over to your nephew tonight on my way home. So rest assured that I do feel like he'll be okay, and I do feel like that there's smiles on everyone's face, but it's been a shock to everyone, of course. But I'll leave it there, and all the best, everyone. We'll see you next week from 8 till 10. It'll be our 560th live show next week. Can you believe that, Miss Ellie? Wow. 213 live shows on Alive 90.5 FM. But we'll see you next week. Take it easy, everyone, and have a beautiful week. Bye.
Alive 90.5.
Okay. Bye.